General Motors Company, GM, shares sold by Butensky Cohen Financial Security Inc. Butensky Cohen Financial Security Incorporated lowered its position in shares of General Motors Company, NYSE GM, TSE by 3.9% during the first quarter, according to its most recent 13F filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. The institutional investor owned 56,523 shares of the auto manufacturer's stock after selling 2,270 shares during the period. General Motors Company accounts for about 1.8% of Butensky Cohen Financial Security Incorporated's portfolio, making the stock its 16th largest position. Butensky Cohen Financial Security Incorporated's holdings in General Motors Company were worth $1,999,000 as of its most recent SEC filing. Several other hedge funds and other institutional investors have also recently added to or reduced their stakes in GM. Leviathan Capital Management purchased a new position in General Motors Company during the fourth quarter worth $101,000. Lejeune Poots Investment Counsel LLC purchased a new position in General Motors Company during the fourth quarter worth $119,000. TLP Group LLC purchased a new position in General Motors Company during the third quarter worth $125,000. Itaú Holding SA purchased a new position in General Motors Company during the third quarter worth $135,000. Finally, Patriot Financial Group Insurance Agency LLC purchased a new position in General Motors Company during the fourth quarter worth $197,000. 71.57% of the stock is currently owned by institutional investors. General Motors Company, NYSE GM, traded up 0.77% during trading on Friday, reaching $32.72. 14,019,170 shares of the company's stock were exchanged. The company has a market cap of $49.38 billion, a P/E ratio of 5.06 and a beta of 1.32. The stock's 50-day moving average is $33.84 and its 200-day moving average is $35.24. General Motors Company has a 12-month low of $27.34 and a 12-month high of $38.55. General Motors Company, NYSE GM, last announced its earnings results on Friday, April 28. The auto manufacturer reported $1.70 earnings per share for the quarter, topping the Thomson Reuters consensus estimate of $1.45 by 25 cents. The business had revenue of $41.20 billion during the quarter, compared to the consensus estimate of $37.38 billion. General Motors Company had a return on equity of 22.14% and a net margin of 5.69%. The business's quarterly revenue was up 10.6% on a year-over-year basis. During the same period in the prior year, the company posted $1.26 EPS. Analysts predict that General Motors Company will post $6.09 EPS for the current fiscal year. The firm also recently announced a quarterly dividend, which will be paid on Friday, June 23. Stockholders of record on Friday, June 9 will be paid a dividend of 38 cents per share. This represents a $1.52 annualized dividend and a dividend yield of 4.65%. The ex-dividend date of this dividend is Wednesday, June 7. General Motors Company's payout ratio is 25.33%. Several brokerages have commented on GM. Berenberg Bank set a $29 price objective on shares of General Motors Company and gave the stock a sell rating in a research report on Monday, March 6. VETR raised shares of General Motors Company from a sell rating to a hold rating and set a $36.41 price objective on the stock in a research report on Monday, January 30. Jefferies Group LLC reaffirmed a hold rating and issued a $36 price objective on shares of General Motors Company in a research report on Thursday, February 16. Morgan Stanley reaffirmed an outperform rating and issued a $42 price objective on shares of General Motors Company in a research report on Tuesday, February 7. Finally, Piper Jaffray Companies lifted their price objective on shares of General Motors Company from $42 to $43 and gave the stock an overweight rating in a research report on Wednesday, February 8. Two investment analysts have rated the stock with a sell rating, 11 have issued a hold rating, 9 have issued a buy rating and 3 have given a strong buy rating to the stock. The company has a consensus rating of buy and a consensus price target of $38.82. In related news, insider Stefan Jacoby sold 2,435 shares of the stock in a transaction on Wednesday, March 8. The stock was sold at an average price of $37.11, for a total value of $90,362.85. Following the completion of the transaction, the insider now directly owns 85,735 shares of the company's stock, valued at approximately $3,181,625.85. The transaction was disclosed in a filing with the SEC, which can be accessed through the SEC website. Also, insider Mark Elroy sold 75,000 shares of the stock in a transaction on Wednesday, May 3. The shares were sold at an average price of $33.35, for a total value of $2,501,250. Following the completion of the transaction, the insider now directly owns 133,052 shares of the company's stock, valued at $4,437,284.20. The disclosure for the sale can be found here. Over the last 90 days, insiders have sold 82,791 shares of company stock valued at $2,772,913. Corporate insiders own 0.04% of the company's stock. General Motors Company profile. General Motors Company designs, builds and sells cars, trucks, crossovers, and automobile parts. The company's segments include GM North America, GM NA, GM Europe, GME, GM International Operations, GMIO, GM South America, GMSA, and General Motors Financial Company, Inc., GM Financial. The company provides automotive financing services through General Motors Financial Company, Inc. The company develops, manufactures, and/or markets vehicles in North America under the brands, including Buick, Cadillac, Chevrolet and GMC.